This is a quote from Ken about why he loves songwriting. This one's pretty funny. If I don't play guitar or write songs for 2 months, I feel like I don't exist as a person anymore. The way I slowly make the feeling of sorry to be alive to go away is by writing songs. So I don't know about you guys, but do you guys ever feel like if there's a passion that you don't do for a while, or something that you just don't do for a while, you just feel like, wow, you know, it's kind of that's kind of depressing. Like, you know, what I'm doing with my life, I'm just sitting here in front of my computer doing nothing. You know, I don't feel like I really exist anymore. And I feel that way a lot when I make these videos. It's like, oh, it's been 2 weeks since I didn't post anything, and I feel really bad. It's like, oh, you know, I'm starting to disappear off from you guys. You know, it's just, I should constantly make these videos and stay and keep my existence presence within you guys. And it's really hard to do that sometimes, to stay in contact with you guys, especially on Twitter. I know that some of my Twitter friends are like, dude, Narc4, where the hell are you? You know, we've talked to you, but your response is always slow and all that. You know, I feel like if I don't respond on a Twitter, I'm gonna, you know, people are gonna slowly forget about me on Twitter at least, and I definitely don't want that to happen. So I strive to at least be on once or twice a day, and to be honest, you know, no excuses or anything, but it's pretty hard to keep up on Twitter because I have just a lot of things going on. Kawaii Kakoi Sugoi, you know, is a blog I'm working for, and we're rolling out with a ton of new materials, and pretty much I spend a lot of my time trying to make videos with them, and then at the same time trying to make my own videos. So there's certain things I would neglect in my my social networks. So Facebook, I haven't been on much. Even my own personal Facebook, I hardly post status updates anymore because, you know, there's just not that kind of time in my day to do that. But I do try to respond to all my personal friends, and as well as to you guys. I mean, like, you guys leave me a message on Twitter, and then I see posted 19 hours ago, and I'm like, oh man, I feel really bad I didn't respond to that in time. But, you know, I hope you guys can forgive me for that. You know, just I personally try my best to answer any questions or any things or any tweets that you guys have for me, even on Facebook. I didn't forget about you Facebook guys too, but I honestly really do appreciate you guys leaving me tweets and these messages on Twitter and Facebook too. You know, my guarantee to you is that I'm going to respond to you guys, but just be patient with me, and I'm sorry if I don't respond as quickly as I should be. But like I said to a lot of the guys I talk to right now, that I don't really mind you guys talking to me a lot. I don't care if you guys send me like 10 messages a day. You know, just do it. You know, I seriously like these kinds of conversation with you guys, especially about Lark and Xiao. You know, I special shout out to Emily. You know, she's always like asking me questions about what's your favorite songs, or you know, what do you think about Acid Android and Sons of All Pussies. And I like these questions, and it makes me think. You know, I'm just like, okay, and it makes me like go back and listen to those songs at that moment. You know, it just catches me off guard from whatever I had to do, and just go back and listen to the song and be like, okay, well, you know, this is good, and this is what I like about this, but this is what I don't like about this. And you know, it definitely helps me shape my views and my reviews on stuff that I'm going to review on, you know. And you know, to YouTube, my YouTube friends too. I mean, I appreciate you guys leaving these comments on my videos. You know, as you can see, I try my best to talk to you guys, to try to stay in your existence by responding to each and every one of your comments, as long as you guys provide some sort of responding ground for me. I know some of you guys just like leave a certain comment, and I don't know how to respond to that. And I don't want to just keep saying, oh, you know, hey, you know, I appreciate your comment, thanks a lot. You know, I don't want to just say that, but I want to say stuff like, oh, you know, something that I can work with. Sometimes like you guys give me like, like the Vamps video for instance. You guys say, yeah, Vamps has a really great songs that really works in live, like Sex, Blood, Rock and Roll and Hunting. You know, something like that really gives me a chance to respond. But if you guys just post like, oh, Vamps is oh, my favorite song is Sweet Dreams, and I don't want to say, and I mean, sometimes you guys say like, oh, my favorite song is Sweet Dreams, your video is very cool, and the only thing I can really say is, oh, you know, Sweet Dreams is a pretty cool song, and you know, thanks a lot for watching my video. And I try not to say that. I try to keep the conversation going. Yeah, I'm just rambling on now, but you know, again, just you guys, I really appreciate all these comments, so just leave them, and I really want to stay in your existence. I mean, stay in your life in some way.